Hi, I'm Jim Morgan. I'm the producing artistic director here at the York Theatre Company. And I'm here with Michael Montel, who's a mainstay of our Musicals in Mufti series.
My pleasure.
Michael just directed our most recent Mufti, number 99 in the series, A Time for Singing by Gerald Friedman and John Morris, and we are all in love with it. I hope you are too.
Totally.
Now that you've recovered a little.
Totally in love with it. It was a lovely 20th Mufti celebration for me.
20. That's right.
And
Michael has directed more Muftis than anyone in the history of the world.
yes, certainly the history of the Muftis.
Yes.
But it's a beautiful piece. And what was so thrilling was just this past weekend when the authors, Gerald Friedman, who did the book and lyrics, and John Morris, who did the beautiful score, came to see it. And I don't think they'd seen, not only not seen the piece for a while, but I don't think they'd seen one another for a while.
I think it's been quite a while. They did it Jerry directed it at North Carolina School of the Arts, where he was the dean, about 15 years ago. And I think John came to see it there. It's a show that's not known. I didn't know it, and I know a fair amount of musical theater.
Yeah.
And you didn't either.
I did not. No. I had heard of the show, but no.
Me too. And I think I'd heard a song, but it's an amazing score. It's almost operatic, and there's talk that it was really ahead of its time. That it was a precursor of sung-through musicals that we got to 20 years later. It happened in 1966 on Broadway, ran for 51 performances. There was a cast album made, but there were rights issues, and I understand that the cast album was not released, or the CD was delayed being released. That's why it wasn't released until last year.
I think there was an LP, right?
Yeah, there was an LP, yeah. And
whatever that is.
The cast is extraordinary, wouldn't you say?
I would absolutely say the cast is extraordinary, vocally and dramatically, and also very, very nice indeed to look at.
An extremely attractive cast, but the voices are incredible.
They are.
Peace come to every heart that feels.
It is complicated stuff. It is the multi-part harmony all the way through. It's choral singing bliss.
But and a totally devoted musical director, Dale Reeling, and
did a beautiful job,
and an associate, Justin Fisher. They play it beautifully. The choral work is extraordinary. It is a rich discovery of a Broadway show that really needed rediscovery, and it's not just myself who I feels that. I mean, you've said you do, but the entire cast does. They really just totally pour themselves into it, and every one of the performances I've seen before, which is almost the usual Mufti run, which would have been over in the olden days last year. They're so complete. They're so connected to every heartbeat of the music.
And they come to bond wonderfully with each other and with the material. There's something about this process. Now this new longer schedule that we have started, this is the second show we've done it on, seems to be working wonderfully. The whole idea is to be able to run them longer, to allow the cast to get a little more comfortable with the material and get more visibility for the series. And I think it's working. I hope you will come and see it. If you have seen it, I know 3 or 4 people who are coming back to see it again because they said, when will I have a chance to see this again? And when will I have a chance to hear these voices? The voices alone. Even if you...
The voices alone, it's true.
It's incredible. There are no better voices in the city at this moment, and they're totally unmiked. It's totally natural sound. It's what you pray for in musical theater. So we have a great show that we're very proud of.
Mufti magic.
Mufti magic from the Mufti master himself. Thank you, Michael, very much.
Such a pleasure.
Great pleasure. Look forward to 20 more.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe that may be too much.
Maybe.